This is the AEW Battle of the Belts 8 2023 full show results video just happened after tonight's Collision show. The BCC was still making their exit after Collision as Orange Cassidy was making his entrance, and Cassidy decided to bump shoulders with Moxley, who went after him. He was held back from it going any further. Then we saw a match between Orange Cassidy vs John Silver for the AEW International Championship, and the result of this match was Orange Cassidy defeated John Silver by pinfall when Orange Cassidy hits Orange Punch to retain the AEW International title. Lexi is backstage with Andrade, and she asks how he's feeling coming out of his match, but before he can answer, CJ Perry shows up. She says with some guidance he could become the biggest and best and even the most handsome wrestling star in the world. She'll see him soon, then she walked off. Andrade wondered what she was talking about, and Lexi said she thought Perry is interested in managing him. Andrade said me? He pondered it and walked off. Tony Nese in the ring with Smart Mark Sterling, who introduces him real slow for the people of Memphis, and Nese says he'll change all of their lives so that they no longer look like the fat version of Elvis. So before he wipes the floor with Samoa Joe, he wants everyone to stand up because right now he wants to do some group training. Samoa Joe's came, and then we saw a match between Samoa Joe vs Tony Nese for the Ring of Honor TV Championship, and the result of this match was Samoa Joe defeated Tony Nese by pinfall with a muscle buster. After, Joe grabbed a mic and called out MJF, and he said he's giving him the gift of foresight, and that foresight is that he's coming for the AEW World Heavyweight Championship. Max can give him what he wants, or he can put Max into a situation where he's forced to give Joe what he wants. He is Samoa Joe, the one true king of television, and he will be the next AEW World Heavyweight Champion. Then we saw a match between Chris Statlander vs Willow Nightingale for the AEW TBS Championship, and the result of this match was Chris Statlander defeated Willow Nightingale by pinfall when Statlander immediately answered with a powerbomb from the corner into the 450 splash, and that was all to retain the title. After, Statlander offered her hand to Willow, but Skye Blue rushed into the ring and knocked Willow's hand away while shaking her head no, and Willow went ahead and shook hands anyway. Blue looked unhappy about it, and she stayed behind in the ring watching Willow walk away and shaking her head at her with disgust. Lexi interviewing Orange Cassidy, and he says John Silver kicks very hard, but something happened before the match. John Moxley got in his face and his friends Claudio and Brian got in his face, and he doesn't care about Yuta, but if the others want to start a fight then they can fight. How about those two meet him and Okada in Philadelphia on Dynamite? They instantly show a graphic while saying Tony Khan has made it official. In the main event of the show, we saw a match between Cool Hand Ong and Daddy Magic and Daniel Garcia versus The Acclaimed for the AEW Trios titles, and the result of this match was The Acclaimed defeated Cool Hand Ong and Daddy Magic and Daniel Garcia by pinfall to retain the AEW Trios titles, and the show goes off the air.